Think about your most precious memory. Bring yourself back to that moment. What does it look like? Or look ahead to the future and picture yourself reaching your biggest goals, living the life of your dreams. When you look around you, are you alone? Or do you have people you love by your side? Genuine, lifelong, through the thick and thin relationships are a common aspect to the makings of a good life. When we look back at our most precious memories or look forward to the future, oftentimes what makes awesome times awesome are having people worthwhile to share it with. People who we love, support us on our paths, and make life rich. Yet, as a society, we are not really taught any skills to keep those relationships healthy and functional. When we think of growth mindset, the picture that typically comes to mind is one person's solo journey to greatness. But just as we invest in ourselves, there is much learning and growth that can come from investing in genuine relationships as well. So here are some growth mindsets that I try to implement, and maybe you can too, to help your relationships flourish. The first is that every success, relationships included, requires a good amount of effort. It's easy to meet a potential special someone where things are going so well, but then past the honeymoon phase, you begin to question the relationship altogether. Say you are running into hard times, you begin to think that if you are compatible, things should come naturally. While compatibility is important, and I am by no means saying that you should settle, seeing some disagreements as a red flag, or thinking that your partner should know better by now without allowing the chance for you to work together, to be better together over time, is a more fixed mindset way of seeing things. Just like with anything else, an ability can be improved over time and with effort. The second mindset to implement is that problems in a relationship does not equate to a character flaw. Now, I want you to think of the last time you got into a fight with your partner. What were the thoughts that went through your head? Did you decide who was the one to blame? Because they were that type of person, that's why that problem happened? Assigning blame and rooting it down to character flaws in your partner, or really in yourself, rarely leads to anything productive. Instead, think of it as two people who naturally don't agree on every single thing in life, and that's okay. Neither is wrong or right. What really matters most is that each person makes an effort to understand and respect the other person, fully accepting them for who they are. And the last mindset It's not you against them because you're on the same team. Let me ask you this. Do you ever feel reluctant to apologize or to fold because you felt like you would be the loser of the argument? Or have you ever felt somewhat small and overshadowed by your partner's successes? Being motivated to do better, maybe not for the sake of being better for yourself, but really to be better than your partner. Be honest. It's okay. Whenever I find myself falling into these fixed mindsets, I like to remind myself that part of what makes a successful relationship is learning how to deal with differences. Swallowing your pride doesn't make you weak, but rather a better person overall and a better partner in your relationship. In the growth mindset, with every successful relationship, there are two people fully formed on their own, not expecting to change who the other person is, and both equally invested in seeing the other person win.